Jesus is my love. Jesus is my adoration. Jesus is my worship. Jesus is my sweetheart. Jesus is my eyesight. Jesus is the crown of glory over my head. Jesus is my strength. Jesus is my shelter, refuge. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life.
Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. What is his name? What shall I tell them? I am who I am. I am the bread of life. I am the light of the world. I am the gate for the sheep. I am the good shepherd. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the way, and the truth, and the life. I am the true vine. I am the founder of life. Whoever eats my flesh and drinks my blood has eternal life, and I will raise them up at the last day. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Before Abraham was born, I am.
And we are live. We are here. God bless everyone. We are here. What is going on, chat? How we doing today? Time to have some One Piece debates and some discussions. Hope everyone's doing great today. Let's pull up that One Piece wiki. How's everyone doing, chat? How are we doing? Guys, I'm finally baptized in the Oriental Orthodox Church. Very happy about that, chat. Very happy. Baptized in the Coptic Orthodox Church, the true church that Christ has established and has founded. Appreciate all the birthday wishes, chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Absolute legends. Appreciate it tremendously. Thank you guys very, very much. Chat, yesterday was such a big day, such an important day for me. Finally, like after, because you guys have been on this journey with me, right? You guys have been on this journey with me for a long time. Finally, I am officially baptized, and I was confirmed in the church. I had the body and blood of our Lord for the first time, and also had a holy matrimony, chat. So yesterday was a super, super big day for me. Clash on Neat. Clash, I've been thinking about you yesterday. Glad I got recommended. God bless, bro. One Piece CCG, thank you, bro. God bless. Bigna, thank you, brother. God bless, man. Thank you very much, John of Ascension. All right, chat. What are we discussing today? What are you guys trying to talk about? I honestly, chat, I'm not gonna lie, I have nothing to say. Like, what do you guys think about One Piece? You know, like, man, I think, One Piece might like die, bro. I feel like it's just people are getting like so worn out with it, you know. How many creators still do content? Do you guys like watch a lot of One Piece content, like a lot of One Piece creators? Guys, is there like people still making content? Because I think Marshall D. Preach stopped, right? Marshall D. Preach stopped. I think Hidden Island stopped. Does anyone even make content anymore? And I know a lot of them, they just don't even stream either. Didn't you get baptized in the Roman Catholic Church because you realized Paul was a Roman spy? No, I was never baptized in any church. Paul was a Roman spy. What does that mean? Bro, the Romans, what? Romans killed Paul. They martyred him. I just watch you and Tekking. Oh, he still makes content? I don't think I ever really watched that guy. I think I maybe like watched like half of the video from him. Where are those sick One Piece theories? I don't know, man. It's like you see the same stuff like over and over and over. And every time like you put out a theory, right? You got to deal with like 1,000 people telling you that like, oh, well, on Reddit, like I saw that theory, you know, I saw that theory on Reddit like 8 years ago. Like, I don't know how you can post that theory now. You're such a theory stiller. I saw that theory 8 years ago on Reddit. It has 2 upvotes. I bet you stole it. Roxy Nami, yeah, bro. People wanted a fringe theory. I had to deliver. For me, it's you and Mr. Morge. Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy. How's that man, Mr. Morge? I forgot about that dude. Emu killed Saint Saturn. Wait, what about that? LOL, theory was promised to them thousands of years ago. Yeah, dude. I think people are just like drones. They don't realize that everyone's reading the same story. You really think you're going to say something that no one else will ever think of? You're literally limited to the same characters and the same devil fruits and like the same arcs and the same islands and the same everything as everyone else. Do you still read Sasquatch OP? Yeah, we still read One Piece. I don't watch One Piece though. I just read it. Honestly, the only reason I read One Piece is for the channel. If I didn't have this channel, I probably would stop reading. Something caught my eye yesterday. That Chopper was the first Straw Hat to get Conqueror's Haki. Wait, he had Conqueror's Haki? Since when does Chopper have Conqueror's Haki? Romans killed Paul like Emu killed Saturn. Saturn, Saturn's not like a diehard Nika supporter, like a D-Clan member. Paul became a Christian. You lost so much viewers because you stopped doing theories. Okay. Like, what if like I'm tired of theories? Like, what if like we're all trying to live life and grow and be interested in other things? See, like that's the problem with like a lot of One Piece fans. Like they think the only thing that exists in this world is One Piece. It's like their entire life revolves around One Piece. It's insane. I went out for lunch and I went out for dinner and look, let me show you something, bro. Look what I got. I mean, technically this is like for my birthday, right? Look at this, my first icon. You see this? Look at this. Our Lord, right? Our Lord at Cana, the wedding in Cana, with our mother right here, right? The wedding, turning the water into wine. You see? See how beautiful this is? It's my first icon, and it's a Coptic icon. Look at the art. Look at the beautiful art here. Amazing, isn't it? Yo, God bless. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tiante. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, bro. I get where you were coming from. Burnouts are real, yeah. And it's like, You get so tired of One Piece, like when you've been reading it constantly for like a long time, like years, right? And if you're a content creator, you have to read it. God bless you, Jay. Thank you. If you're a content creator, you have to read it and you have to react to it. So you're going to have a much different perspective than like if you were just a casual fan and you read it whenever you felt like it. Like the moment you turn something into like a job or something, then it just, you look at it way differently. It's very boring, you know, seeing like the same theories over and over. And you know, like if I'm interested, or if you're interested in like other things, like you guys want, like if you guys want to talk about politics or like other books or like, I don't know, literally anything that's not One Piece, you will have friction, you'll have resistance to that. But I think like mostly for this channel, we're like chilling. We could usually talk about like whatever. But you know, you got sometimes we will have the oddball that thinks like, no, One Piece 24/7. But luckily, like content creation, like that's not my like main thing. It hasn't even been my main thing for a long time now. Bro, I discovered what the One Piece is, and I can't stop laughing like Roger. Dude, I wish I had $1 for every time I heard somebody say that. Yo, evil dude, I know what the One Piece is, man. I would literally be rich if I had $1 for every time I heard that. But Broken Tables, you got to tell me what it is, man. Who knows? Hey, you might have it, man. One Piece, or I mean, Broken Tables, you might actually have the answer, and we'll look back at you as a legend, dude. Great son, God bless. Thank you, man. Vincent, thank you so much, brother. God bless, bro. Broken Tables, you can't leave us hanging, man. You can't say that you figured out the One Piece and just leave us hanging, bro. Come on, dude. Nice. What do you think about Diogenes, a Greek god who turns water to wine and is resurrected from the dead, and people eat his body as communion too? So I don't even think all of that is true. I've heard this before. I don't think every single aspect of people comparing like X Greek god or like Y deity to Jesus, I don't even think most of the attributes that they're giving to said deity, to said person, is even true about them in the first place. But secondly, couldn't I just posit that these people are a precursor to Christ? These people are pointing to Christ. Like, we have to understand that Jesus is an actual person that walked the earth. People knew Christ. Even non-believers wrote about Jesus, right? People that didn't even think he was God, people that would actually argue against his divinity. They even wrote about Christ. They knew he was an actual person. But then when we get these deities from like Hinduism or like Roman mythology or Greek mythology, those aren't actual people. They're not people. They're literally stories made to or like figures from a story. They're all made to teach a lesson. Whereas Christ was an actual person, and there's like hundreds upon thousands of people willing to be martyred for their faith in Christ. Many of those people claim to have seen Christ with their own eyes resurrect. So it's two very different paradigms that we're comparing. Yeah, I would have to go look into the specifics of Diogenes, however you pronounce it, turning water to wine, because I've seen people compare him to Christ before, resurrecting from the dead or whatever. I'm going to have to go look into all those, but those are like my general thoughts, basically. It's like my general thoughts. Even if those things are true, they could still just be pointing to Christ, because I don't think, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Diogenes. I don't think this guy has or ever had people willing to be martyred for him. Happy born day, big bro. Evil, have a great, happy life. Lord Christ always with you, every movement, and I pray for you. Thank you so much, bro. Shout out to Adina and Viswa and One Piece TCG and Eric and Broken Tables and Great Son. Thank you all, chat. Big Viswa. So it's an island or village of paradise that was swallowed by Zunisha. Roger was too early because Zunisha hasn't pooped it out yet. Wait. The One Piece? The One Piece is an island. So you're telling me that Crocus having that mini little island inside of Laboon is foreshadowing Laugh Tale being inside Zunisha? Stan D Man with the 20. Thank you so much, brother. God bless Big Stan.
This guy brought a nuke into the building.
Thank you so much, bro. Happy birthday, fam. I pray this next year is filled with much joy and blessings. May God continue to position and protect you. Yo, thank you so much. I really do appreciate the kind words, Stan. God bless you, bro. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate that, man. May God protect you, guide you and your loved ones, nurture all of you, bring joy to your soul, and bring you health to your body. May he bring you the everlasting food, which is for life eternal, brother. Thank you so much, man. Big Stan. Stan, were you DMing me on Instagram? Was that you? Because I know a few people were DMing me. One person said happy birthday, and then the other one was asking about the episode. Stan, was that you? I had to check my DMs really quick. And I read as fast as I could because I think I was actually out eating dinner. Was that you, Stan? We need to find I need to pull up those screenshots and those videos that you sent. And then we can show it to the chat and see what they think. All right, is anyone trying to get into the open mic, guys? If anyone wants to get into the open mic, we have the link pinned at the top of the stream chat. You know, if you guys want to just listen to me solo dolo, then that's cool. Not recently. Last time we spoke was during your trip to Japan. Yeah, let me see who it was. I forgot who it was because I checked the DM really fast. And then, oh, no, that was Surgeon. It was Surgeon. Yeah, because I checked the DM really fast. You eat your favorite meal for your B-Day. Hey, I don't know what you're insinuating is my favorite meal, but I mean, technically I had my favorite meal. I love rice. I can never get tired of rice. I had to eat vegetarian. I had to eat vegan today. I had to eat vegetarian. I'm on my holy nativity fast. Chat, honestly, I just feel so relieved now that I'm baptized. That's like, that was like one of the biggest things I've been looking forward to for a long time. Yeah, hey, Jack Black, why aren't you joining the open mic? So I can grill you in front of everybody. Grill you in front of the whole chat. You won't join the open mic. This man's going to be like, oh, no, dude, I can't join the open mic. I'm at work, man. I'm at work. I can't join the open mic. Dodging. Shout out to Stan, though, with the big 20. Thank you so much, brother. I said happy birthday. Shout out to Bigna as well. Shout out to everyone. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone, for the birthday wishes. I really do appreciate that. Does anyone have an age check? Age count, Chad. How old is your boy? How old is your boy? Does anyone know? How old am I? Am I 33? Am I 23? Am I 32? Am I 22? How old am I, chat? All right, how should I reveal the answer? Should I say the person's name? Should I just tell you guys how old I am? How should we reveal the answer, or should I not reveal the answer? Let's see if anyone... Okay, how about this, chat? Go ahead, drop your guesses in the chat. You guys got to tell me how to reveal the answer, though. Do you want me to shout out the winner? Should I give a shout out to the winner? Should I just say how old I am or what? Say the person? Say whoever said it? Let's see. My age has been stated by L, Stan, and Vincent. It's actually fairly obvious how old I am because one of them only said it once. I think you're a year younger than me, so 28, 29. Oh, man. Stan, we got to lead the youth, man. If we're looking at the youth right now, look at people like L, right? If we're looking at the youth right now, the youth is in trouble. Stan, we have to be good leaders. We have to be better leaders. Look, there's people in the chat like L that are just lost, man. They don't know what to do in life, man. Eli, when's your birthday? It's before me. When's your birthday? Welcome to the 29 Club. Hey, TCG, you're 29? Bro, I'm about to be 30. No way, man. Yo, I'm not young anymore then. Because now people can't look at me and be like, yo, this dude's a prodigy. Now I'm literally like I'm old man, bro. I was always told, oh, you're so mature for your age. Now people can't tell me that. I'm 30. There's no excuse. Bro, once you hit 30, I'm pretty sure you have no excuses for anything. Oh, no. And a man? Nah, bro. The youth are cooked. You look way younger. Appreciate it, Abigna. God bless, man. Hey, Abigna, I know you must be youth status. I know Abigna, bro. Abigna acts like a 16-year-old, but he's going to be like, nah, bro, I'm actually 32. Hoping to have my master's before 30. Masters, dude. Dude, that's a lot of time to be putting into education, but I'm pretty sure it's going to pay off tremendously for you. Why is bro acting like I'm YN? I'm 30. Dude, you're not 31. You're just one of those younger, you're in the, you know, the people in the younger crowd that like get the beard really early. That's you, L. And the reason why I'm pushing for this agenda is because L, you got to be the most 16-year-old I've ever seen. Can't be a pedo once you're 30 anymore. Wait, what are you talking about? Hey, 30s are the new 20s. You're a baby in your 20s. I'm 30 next year in July. Wait, 30s are the new 20s? You're a baby in your 20s? Wait, so I'm a baby in my 30s. That's what you're saying. I'm now Unk. Unk status next year. Unk status. Oh, no. Oh, no. Bro. I never thought the day would come that I'd be almost 30 years old. Hey, to anyone that's 20 and younger, you will reach this stage in life. This will happen to you. You guys better enjoy being like 21, 22. If anyone here is like 16, 17, you better enjoy it because you will eventually hit this age. I remember being like 14, 15, 16, thinking like, oh man, these people are 30 years old. These guys are 40 years old. These people are old, bro. Next thing you know, I'm 29. Abigna says he's 41. I actually don't believe that. Abigna and L are the most 16-year-olds. And I don't mean that as in like I know their age and I know what they look like. I mean that as in personality-wise, bro. Give it 6 months. Your back's going to hurt when you help your friends move. Now that's why I got to continue lifting. I got to get back in the gym. I need to remain active so that my body can withstand anything. Chat, if there was an age you can stay forever, what age would it be? That's actually a good question because, I mean, okay, when you say stay the age, do you mean like physical appearance or do you mean like mentally? Like what exactly forever? You need a bulk? Bro, what do you mean bulk? I need a cut again, man. I've been eating sloppy. L is 35 plus 15. L is 46? You'll know you're getting old when you hurt yourself doing absolutely nothing. Yo, you got to stay active. I think I think like that's just your body not being worked out, man. But no, I get your point though. That's actually kind of funny. What's your materialistic birthday wish? Bro, more icons. I want more icons. I want a St. John Chrysostom icon very bad. But at least I have one. Look how beautiful this icon is, man. Look at our Lord. From John chapter 2, our Lord with our mother, the blessed Theotokos, the wedding in Cana, where our Lord turned the water into wine. These are the six jugs that John 2 talks about. The servants. And I'm pretty sure this is the master. But anyways, I really want a St. John Chrysostom icon. That'd be great. Or just another icon in general. That would be my materialistic birthday wish. Anyways, who's trying to join the open mic, man? I want to debate, bro. I want to argue with someone. I want to name call someone. I want us to throw out some slurs, some death threats. I want us to dox. Who's trying to join the open mic, man? Yeah, I know that boy L is 46. Not gonna lie, time sped up after COVID. Some stuff happened. Last time I checked, I was 24, and I'm 29. Oh, you might actually be onto something. I think you might actually be onto something. Ever since COVID, bro, things have been a little different, man. I don't know, bro. They put something in the air, something in the food, dude. Bro, I play games at my local card shop. Some youngins made an Unk tier list for us. Tier 1 is Unk, or Tier 1 Unk is 30 plus. I'm Tier 2 Unk. What is the bottom tier Unk? Above 18? You're just with 14-year-olds in there? I feel like that's the type of people that would do that. I'd like to be 23 because no one likes you when you're 23. God bless you, Brownwoods. You're the GOAT. My pops is clean shaven, so someone asked if I was older than my pops. Wait, are you actually serious? They see you with the big beard. First of all, you look like Jack Black, boy. They see you with the big beard. Then they see your dad clean shaven, right? And they actually think you're younger than him. Or that you're older than him, I mean. They think he's the young one. They think he's the son. Nah, the youngest one we have is 19. One Piece TCG isn't like Pokemon. What's your best year till now? Honestly, bro, I would say it's this year. I would say between the age of 28 to 29, bro, because this was the year where I really began to open up my mind and open up my heart with our Lord. I would say this year changed me infinitely more than any other year in my life. Because like before, bro, like I was nowhere near the path of ever becoming religious, ever, believing in God and stuff like that. Bro, if you told me like 10 years ago I would be where I'm at now, I wouldn't believe it. I would think someone is like trolling or something. I wouldn't actually believe it. I've been watching Evil since way back. He's one of the founding fathers of OP theories. Founding fathers. Nah, bro. Another time they thought I was my mom's brother. I help run a card store and we just did the Philly show Friday and Saturday. One Piece TCG is huge. Pokemon collectors are selling out. To get into the One Piece, the grails are much more affordable. So when you say like One Piece TCG, it's like the trading card game, like physical trading cards. Is that what you're talking about? What's the rarest One Piece card right now? Like, what is there a One Piece card that's like 1 of 1 or something? Like a Gear, it's like the Gear 5 card, the rarest One Piece card, or is it the Gaimon card? Come on, I know Oda dropped a Gaimon One Piece TCG card.
This guy brought a nuke
Oda,
into
come
the
on, man.
building.
Oda, I know you dropped a nuke with a Gaimon card, bro. What's the rarest One Piece card? Like, if I wanted to get the rarest card that no one will ever find for like $100,000, what would the card be? What does Sean Terry say? YN is 20 and under. Big Bro is 21 to 29. Unk is 30 to 39. OG 40 and up. This dude has it memorized. DN is 18 to 100. What the heck? Dude, what's DN? What the heck is that? Oh, no. Don't say it, dude. Bro, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it, bro. Don't say it. Don't say it, Abigna. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it, Abigna. Rarest One Piece is a Black Label Luffy card. Black Label Luffy One Piece card. What do you mean Black Label? What does that mean? Bro. $600 for a card? $600 for this Luffy card. It's rated a 10 out of 10, though. It's in absolute perfect condition. Look, this dude actually got it like rated. What do you call it when you get the cards rated? 10 centering, 10 edges, 10 corners, 10 surface. So the card is literally flawless. There's not a single minute scratch on it. Bro, $600? My manager has a Gear 5 Luffy original. It's worth $3,000. Bro, I know your manager didn't spend $3,000 on that, dude. Unless it's going to be an investment. Like, you buy the card for like a $3,000 and then you wait like 15, 20 years and then you sell it. There's single One Piece cards worth 20. Who's going to spend $20,000 on a card? You better hope that you make profit from it in the future, because $20,000 is absurd. Look at this. $80,000 for a Luffy card. $80,000? What? Black Label is a special version of a 10 graded. That's not even close. $360,000 for the 2023 first place champion. You're telling me $250,000 on a card? Over 1/3. Broken Tables, are you serious right now? You're spending over $300,000 on one card. You can't be serious. $300,000? What do you think about Christian paintings like Two Crowns, Daniel and Lion's Den? Daniel and Lion's Den? Are you talking about the YouTube channel? Lion's Den? Daniel Kakish? What do you think about Christian paintings like Two Crowns, Daniel and Lion's Den? Oh, no, you're talking about Daniel from the Old Testament. Hold on, where'd the chat go? What do you think about Christian paintings like Two Crowns, Daniel? What do you mean? Like, what do I think about paintings? Like icons? I think icons are good. I think a lot of Protestants would argue against icons, but they don't know what they're talking about. We literally have in for an example, right? In the Old Testament, in the book of Joshua, right? We literally have Joshua prostrating before the ark. Would people say that like Joshua was committing idolatry? Would that be the argument? Because like it appears very clear to me, not only in scripture but in the early church, we could see that there's a difference between veneration and worship. That's not the same thing. So if you go to like Joshua 7, right, you could see how Joshua fell to his knees. He was like prostrating before the ark. Would Protestants argue that Joshua was committing idolatry? Because that'd be insane. And you know what makes that even better is that, or what makes it even better from like my perspective is that the book of Joshua 7, is from the Masoretic text, which Protestants are going to hold to. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with venerating icons. That's not the same thing as worshiping icons. Like for an example, right? If I have this, right, and I'm praying to this, right, I'm not worshiping the wood. That's not the point. I'm not worshiping the paint. That's literally not the point. The point is that these icons remind me of my Lord and his glory. We're not worshiping wood. L with the 10. God bless. Thank you so much, brother. Yo, if I did a religion tier list, people would be so angry, dude. You guys want a religion tier list? Oh, people would be so pissed. Yo, that'll start a flame war. Come on. Yo, L, you're trying to set me up, man. You're going to get me in a whole bunch of drama. Me and Brownwoods know each other, LOL. If you're ever down to learn, hit us up. Yeah, I'm trying to get into the One Piece. Where are the One Piece cards? Don't we have packets? What happened to them? You had packets of the One Piece cards. We never opened them. Bro, they're not in here. They're going to be over. Aren't they over there when I last saw them? Chat, I think I got some One Piece cards. Should we open some on stream? I gotta find them. Paganism S tier, bro. Are you on crack? You're putting paganism above Christian. Yo, this guy's baiting. This guy's rage baiting, dude. Didn't I see them in this?
It's not here. It's in one of those.
I saw them in like this.
No, it's
Bro, I'm not grabbing all that. Dang. Chat, I want to open up some cards. Young Wokey. With the hundo. He finally came through. Thank you so much, Young Smokey. God bless you, King. Thank you tremendously, my boy. Thank you, Lucas. God bless you, King. Did I see a Mooney somewhere in chat? I think I scrolled past a Mooney, but I might be hallucinating. Thank you so much. Big Wokey. Big Wokey. Thank you so much, King. God bless you, brother. You are an absolute stellar individual. Thank you, brother. Wokey Wabong. Nobody could ever match Young Wokey. Bro, I'm trying to get somebody in the open mic. None of you guys want to talk. None of you guys want to debate me. Come on, debate me. Christianity S tier. Everything else F tier. Come on. Christianity holds up the world better than anything else. Hey, I said it, bro. Christianity is the best religion. It's the best worldview. In fact, I would argue the Oriental Orthodox Christian perspective of the world is the best worldview. We can account for things like logic. We can account for things like ethics. If you're not willing to believe in theism, how do you uphold, How do you account for things like ethics? How do we know what's right or wrong? How do we account for logic? What's upholding logic? Do we just presuppose logic? Why though? Jainism. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. I've always like seen that, but like seen that as a word, but I don't even know what that actually is. Oh, it's not. So it's an Indian religion, but it's not Hinduism. Oh, this is the one with the swastika. The reverse swastika. If anyone's trying to join the open mic, if anyone wants to debate me on anything, we have the link pinned at the top of the stream chat. All right. Nobody told you it's wrong to unalive your mom. Somehow you just know. Yeah, these things are written into our hearts. I find that like without this type of worldview, right, it's very difficult to account for things like good and evil. How do we know? Like, we can't say that ethics, right and wrong, good and evil, is objective by arguing that it's up to a poll, that it's up to majority. Then that's not really objective. That's just relative, right? Just relative to this country at this place at this time. New Testament is more about Paul than Jesus. Paul didn't even spend time with Jesus when he was alive. Have you read the New Testament? Have you read the New Testament, Abigna? When Paul's writing, he's writing about Christ. Bro is not even writing about himself that much. Every single epistle from Paul in the New Testament, it's literally about Christ. It's the whole point. I got an old coworker to watch One Piece. He got to the point where Luffy awakened. He's super Catholic. He describes Gear 5 as the second coming of Jesus Christ in the world. Yo, come on, man. We've been saying such for a long time now, man. Chat. You know what's crazy is like calling celestial dragons Jays. That's mainstream now. Comparing Luffy to Jesus and calling the Celestials Jays, chat, this is mainstream now. I see it all the time. I see people remixing Ohara Defender all the time. It's actually pretty funny. One Piece fans, they love Ohara Defender. What happened to Ohara Defender, man? That boy was going hard. But no, like in all seriousness, I will go on Twitter and I'll see tweets, 15K, 20K likes, right? That's a lot of people, right? 20,000 likes, and what the tweet is about is comparing celestial dragons to Jays. Like, bro, they called me a madman. Bro, we were antiseptic first. Come on, man. We were antiseptic years ago. Now it's okay. Now you could do it and get 20K likes. It's insane. Have you seen the Epstein list? No. I'm pretty sure they're never going to put out the list, dude. Are they trying to say that the list is out? Dude, whatever they put out is fake. Whatever they put out is fake. Unless they scrubbed all the J's from it. Been antiseptic since 2014. Yo, we're having an antiseptic off. Yeah, you were antiseptic since 2014. Well, I was considering being antiseptic in 2011. How about that? We're having an antiseptic off. Wong Woki with the 10. Thank you, brother. God bless. Thank you tremendously. Yo, Evil, I was talking to my best friend yesterday, no lie, and we were talking about real life celestial dragons. We've been saying this, bro. They called me a madman years ago, right? They called me crazy years ago. Chat, you know this, years ago. Come on. Ever since I put out that original tweet, you guys know the original tweet. The original tweet. You guys know the tweet that set it off, that pissed off tons of people. Happy birthday. What is Barbie's boyfriend's name? Ken. God bless you, Abigna. Thank you, man. I'm not anti anything. I'm pro brotherhood. Lucas, God bless you. Thank you so much, brother. God bless you, young king. Happy birthday. What is Barbie's boyfriend's name? I don't. Is that a joke? It's Ken, right? The Ken doll? Ken? Shouts out to the boy Lucas. I let him come to his assumptions. I didn't tell him anything. I let him put things together. Yo, genius. It's so cool. Like watching someone with all the information piece the things together, and you just basically know. You know what kind of track they're gonna be heading on. Kendy's nuts finna. All right, Abigna, you're done. I need a mod to eradicate Abigna from Earth. I want him smited. I want him. We're gonna do Abigna like how Tiny Mustache Man. Never mind. We got Big Vincent.
Hello.
What's good, bro?
I'm doing good. First off, I just want to say happy birthday, my friend.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. God bless you, bro.
Yes. And you are 29, yes?
29. I'm 29 years young.
It's crazy. Time flies so fast.
Yeah, it does. I remember being like 16, 17. Now I'm like I'm literally going to be double that. Oh, shoot.
And, okay, I guess the first thing I want to talk about then was what you just mentioned, the tiny little man. The tiny mustache man.
What to talk
Yeah, it
about?
just brought me back to the... Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hang on.
Uh-oh. Yo, Slat Slime. God bless, brother. Thank you so much, man. Hey, Carnage, do you know... Nah, I'm not falling for that one, buddy. Yo, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, I had to refresh.
It's all good, bro.
So, where did you hear me last off?
So you were saying, first thing I want to talk about is Tiny Mustache Man. And I was like,
Oh, yeah, I was talking about, it just reminded me of when I brought up Hellsing to you.
oh, dude. That anime is insane.
Yeah. I personally prefer the abridged version, but the OG is good too.
I never watched the abridged version, but I think Hellsing is not for the faint of heart. It reminds me of Berserk in a way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, less trauma to the MCs, but
Yeah, and the blonde kid, like the guy that's meant to be Tiny Mustache Man in the original version of the show,
oh yeah,
that guy is demented.
yeah. What was that? Him, Schrodinger?
That was his name, Schrodinger?
I think it was Schrodinger.
You know what? This is completely random. This has nothing to do with anything. But maybe the situation with the devil fruits that we're seeing with Harold and Loki and all this, maybe it's Schrodinger's devil fruit. Like, maybe Loki does and doesn't have the fruit until it's revealed.
Schrodinger's cat devil fruit.
Yeah.
If he has it or not.
He both has it and doesn't at the same time.
It exists, yet it doesn't exist.
Exactly. Wait, so did you end up telling me your take on the fruits? Like, do you think Loki has one of them, right?
I kind of think he does have a devil fruit. I don't know if it's in the form of him physically having it or his hammer having it. I kind of think him having it would make more sense, because why else would they use the Seed Prism Stone unless it's just confusion?
Yo, I was listening, Vincent.
Anyway,
God bless you.
Either way, he's got some kind of power that makes him a threat enough for the government, enough to have that special bounty. Whether he has
Wait,
the devil fruit or not.
do we know Loki's bounty? God bless JJ.
I mentioned it last
10.6
stream.
billion.
It's 2.6 billion.
Oh yeah. You did, man. Yeah. I remember now. Yeah. I don't know. I always forget that. How did they reveal that bounty? Was it in the
It
info
was the
box?
chapter right after he was revealed.
Oh, so
But
it
in
was in the entry
info box.
text? Yeah,
It was
intro box?
Yeah, it was 11:30 that he debuted, and 11:31 that his special bounty was announced.
Yo, just Johan is like that. This one guy that could like refer to like all these random books and like these random letters from like a king 7,000 years ago, and then Vincent knows like all the chapter numbers.
Yeah,
I've
we
seen
got some good
Vincent,
people
like,
in the community.
yo,
Some
I know
smart
this
people.
name Vincent is like part-time mathematician or something. I know, bro, is like
That
a
was
calculus
trash.
professor. Bro's good with numbers.
Don't
He's
give me
good
that
with the
much credit, man.
numerology. That's for sure.
God bless JJ.
By the way, L, where are you, brother? I told you if you didn't
Hold on
show
one
up
second.
today, it's gonna be Meme Wars times 3. Get your
Yeah.
big ass in here, L.
Yeah, you think L wants to be in here? He's tired of being called Nacho Libre, Steve, Jack Black.
Well, it's because there's no audiobook for this. He's got to actually stay in the chat and read.
Oh, poor L. All right, so I mean, at this point in time, I feel that Loki certainly has a fruit. I don't think that those people in Elbaf, having fought him, would have been fooled to believe that he has a fruit when he doesn't. I think, in fact, he does have a fruit, but this calls into question: where is this second devil fruit? I think the fruit that Loki ate, was the one destined for Harold, the fruit on Elbaf. So if that
Do
is
you
true,
think?
grant
Do you
that.
think
Where
he actually ate the fruit, or do you think he gave it to Ragnar?
that's a good question.
If
But
he did, how would he have fed it to him?
Well, I
yeah,
mean, we've seen dog food before, so we know
either
he can feed fruits
I mean,
to
from my
dogs.
understanding, Ragnar is an old weapon from the Galley Law days.
I believe he gets Ragnar from the vault. Like we're about to see Loki get
Yeah.
his weapon.
Yeah, he's
We're
gonna
about
get
to.
the Ragnar.
wait, what? What do you
from-
mean? Like in story? Or I mean, in the flashback?
Yeah, like I believe that Loki got Ragnar from the vault. If you believe that Loki is the person that is grabbing the fruit, he can also grab Ragnar. Because I
Hmm.
I
think
think that was
Ragnar's a
Harold.
mighty weapon, so it would be in Elbaf's treasure vault.
But so we're willing to believe. We're willing to believe. I know this might sound like an insane question, but I'm just trying not to make too many assumptions. We're willing to believe that Ragnar is a significant weapon.
Yeah, I guess.
I would suppose.
Because I
Like,
like almost part of me makes me think like, okay, what if it's just a weapon? Like Oda needed to give him a weapon. Like, is it going to actually be significant? But on the other hand, I do see where you're coming from. Where like maybe it is a significant weapon. We didn't see him using Ragnar or any type of weapon up until this point, right?
Well, I mean, the hammer he has now is not Ragnar, but Ragnar is definitely in that.
Are you good, boy? Man's in the tornado.
oh, I'm filling up
Either
some
he-
water.
Nah, it was spooky Gabong time, man.
Yeah.
Wait, so you said that the weapon he has right now is not Ragnar, flashback wise.
That's right. When we see him at the beginning towards 11:52, he has a different hammer, but when he's walking with Yarul.
Oh, you mean when he's walking into Oris Castle?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was back to what you were saying before, that he's going to get Ragnar from the vault. I'm pretty sure we saw that in there too, alongside the chest.
Well, see, it didn't even register to me that he was carrying a different hammer. So, good eye. in 1152.
I didn't even think. Yeah, Vincent is also good at that. The amount of times Vincent has pointed something out in the chapter, like some visual cue, something in like the background or whatever, is insane. Vincent's always pointing these things out, and it's sad because like I actually try to like make sure I don't miss any like key details, and I always do, and Vincent catches them. I see the hammer 1152.
I've said it before to you, Threevil. It seems like every time I learn something new about One Piece, my brain files it away and it deletes like half of the other things I know about One Piece.
Yeah, dude, you have like limited RAM. You have like limited memory. You can only store so much.
And
Just like that
I'm
sig-
telling you, man, I use about 80% of my brain on One Piece.
God bless Ortiz. Thank you, brother. All right. So Vincent was saying we see the hammer in 1152, but it's not Ragnar. Yeah, it's not Ragnar.
Yeah.
So this dude Loki, he's into hammers. We could say that. Like that's his weapon of choice. It's not only
I
just
mean,
Ragnar.
if he's
Well,
true
I mean,
descendant
if you think about it like this, like Loki is a super bloodlusted individual. Like he's a warrior. He's a warrior giant, man. And what's more personal than being violent with a hammer and taking it to somebody's head?
I think for some Viking lore, they would use large hammers for either executions or
I thought
be
the
like
Vikings
tanks or
were
something.
mostly for swords
It's
when it
either
came to weapons.
it could be swords or axe. I think it's all kinds
Yeah,
of weapons.
axes, swords,
You know what?
axes.
I think Oda has to balance it out. I think if Loki's gonna be so cool and badass, I think when he uses his hammer and he hits something, it has to make like that squeaky sound that people do in like memes and edits. You know, where you have
Toy hammer.
like a squeak, like a squeak when he hits people. Like I don't know if you guys have like seen like Minecraft or Fortnite edits way back in the day when someone would get hit or something, it would make like a squeak sound. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like a
Yeah, it's like a squeaky toy effect.
yeah. So when Loki hits people in the anime, they gotta put like that squeaky sound, like boom, like
He hits the tree in the anime. You hear that squeaky sound. All of a sudden, lightning hits the tree. Like what the heck?
yeah. You gotta balance it out because Loki's so cool. You gotta make his weapon like partly stupid.
Yeah,
I mean, they're
well,
probably gonna give him.
you know, Oda is gonna make Loki goofy, man. I mean, he's even made Whitebeard goofy at one point. He can't
Bro.
just be badass all the time.
I think
I mean,
the
the
One
whole-
Piece fan base made Whitebeard goofy. I can't look at him anymore the same. I can't look at
when
him.
he, for me, when he was really goofy was when he imitated Odin's irritated face during that flashback. Just
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
preach face. Thank you, Visor. God bless, bro. Thank you, Visor.
I will say this: the God Valley flashback made me like Kaido a lot better. One of my favorite panels, just for the memes and the vibes, was when he was eating the fruit. That goofy guy made me laugh. I really think after Kaido sideswacked Big Mom out the way and got the fruit, that was probably the funniest thing for me.
I had also noticed that that image that you're talking about looks exactly like his old silhouette in the flashback when Garp was talking about him.
Wait, Kaido and Big Mom?
No, when Kaido. No, the image that Smokey was just talking about with Kaido's face looked exactly like the silhouette that that Garp was talking about. I think after Water
Oh,
7.
when they introduced the Emperors?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. He looked closer to his original silhouette in that.
No, man. The original silhouette of Kaido in the anime. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh no, that was horrendous, dude. I'll never. That's
Yeah,
like
that-
burned into my mind, Vincent. I can't unsee that.
You remember
Well, I
Big
can't
Mom's
unsee the-
first silhouette? Before
I do.
Oda really.
And they got
Now
Loki
that one
way
was
off with
cursed.
his first silhouette.
No, Kaido's is awful. I don't know. Like when I see Kaido, like his original silhouette in the anime, it makes me think of Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I have no idea why. Like I think about.
I have not played Wind Waker in forever. What a fantastic game, by the way.
Yeah, that was a great game. I got lost at one point, so I never actually completed it.
Shanks and Blackbeard are the only two serious looking ones.
Yeah, Blackbeard actually, he looks good, like typical pirate always has been. But like when I look at Kaido here, I don't know why I think about that game. I don't know if
It's
there's
just
like a
the
character in the
diamond-shaped
game.
head he has.
The
I
nose.
mean, his first silhouette design is very reminiscent of something you would see in Zelda, like Mr. Tingle or whatever in Zelda.
Mr. Tingle. No, that is some
No, I'm
it
getting
is
where you're seeing
real
coming
occult
from, bro.
knowledge.
Like the face, the way that the face is shaped is definitely reminiscent of a Zelda thing.
Bro, Mr. Tinkle, that's insane ball knowledge right there. I don't think many people are gonna know about that.
What about Loki's silhouette?
Loki's silhouette, oh, his original one,
Yeah,
where he has the flower or whatever.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
when he's that. Speaking of which, we still have to see him propose to Loa. We still have to see him loose to Shanks. We still have to see him get tied to the tree.
Oh, L after
We
L
still got
after
like
L.
we still got like 3 more chapters left until we're back to the original story.
By the way, I've been keeping my
Actually,
ears
my
to
what,
the streets,
10.
guys, and I'm hearing that we're gonna have a break after 1169.
I will
Yeah, I
literally
figured since
be
it's
glad.
Christmas.
But
Yo,
I don't know if that's official yet. If it is, I'll post it in the Discord.
Viswa's asking panel of the year.
Ooh, we should do panel of the year. I think that's a good idea.
Panel of the year. That's
Okay,
actually
so I have a couple candidates. The
Wait,
panel of
where
Harold
do we start at?
stabbed in the castle. The big group attack with Big Mom, Whitebeard, Zebek, Roger, where we got pandemonium, and we got an actual Whitebeard named attack.
Yeah,
The
'cause
panel
Pandemonium
of
was the
Shanks
first
and
finishing
Shamrock
move of
together.
Zebek.
I think we have a couple different candidates. Those
Well,
would be some suggestions from me.
I think the reveal of Roxy Zebek has to be up there.
I was
Yeah,
thinking the same
for
thing,
sure,
because
for sure.
that mug definitely earns panel of the year.
His clash with Harold could be panel of the year also, where they were clashing evenly.
Oh, another good one.
Yeah.
I don't know if this would be like a very clever take or a mid one, but the reveal that Blackbeard is related to Zebek, I think that's a critical panel if you think about it. The
And
concept,
he put that in the intro box. Like he gave us the Beck and he gave us Father of Blackbeard. I can't
yeah,
believe
that right there. Because I mean, think about how long fans have been speculating Blackbeard's connection to Zebek.
And Oda just gave it to us out of nowhere. I'm gonna be honest. I was expecting Blackbeard to have a deep connection with Zebek. You know, like everybody was. But I didn't think Oda would just put it out there in front of us like at the beginning. We got that at the beginning when he got introduced.
Yeah,
And then by the end, Oda did a really good job here, in my opinion.
God Valley.
Yeah, because like I feel like like when you think of the brain, you think of the neurons firing and connecting. Like that's Oda's basically doing that. I think it's good. He's connecting a lot of story. I mean, he
Like
can't connect every plot hole, but he's connected a lot of them.
like Jimmy Neutron when like he has like a brain blast.
Think, got a blast.
Yeah,
By the
that-
way, the voice actor for Sheen died.
Yeah, I heard that.
Wait,
And,
what?
The guy who voiced Sheen, he passed away recently.
No way. R.I.P.
Also, you guys remember Fairly Odd Parents? I'm Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Yes,
voice
I
actor
would-
died too.
Brother.
That voice actor died too. We've had a few voice actors die this week.
Why is everyone dying?
I've been
The
asking
lady
that all
who-
year, like 2025 has just been celebrity deaths all year round. We lost Ozzy and Hulk Hogan.
Dude, they're killing everybody off, man.
Also, a French Canadian woman who plays Marge Simpson from The Simpsons in their dub died too.
Oh my gosh.
That explains that Marge Goes to Heaven episode.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
finally.
know what you're
I'm
talking
on
about.
chapter 1154. That's not the one that talks about him being Blackbeard's father. Oh, yes, it is. Future
Towards the
captain
end.
of the Rocks Pirates. Okay, yeah, that would be my panel of the year. 1154, last thing.
Yeah. I think, as I was saying a little earlier, I think also a good contender is the panel of Zebek and Harold fighting.
Oh, yeah. Zebek and Harold, yeah. That one, I mean, well,
But,
actually, one, because I mean, I a bunch of them come to mind now that I'm thinking about it. I thought about the one at the Reverie.
Also, my vote for the biggest goof of 2025 is between Kaido and Harold.
I would have given biggest goof to Garp. I mean,
Oh,
Roger.
I got one. I want you guys in voice call, Vincent and Smokey, to answer this, and I also want everyone in the chat watching to answer this as well. Everyone,
Alright,
basically,
cool.
I want everyone to answer this question. Who is your donkey of the year? Like this guy, Bozo. Who is the donkey
Okay.
2025?
Yeah, that's what I was touching on. My donkey is Harold.
No, he had so much potential, man.
Yep, I'm giving it to Harold because I know some of you are gonna try and give it to Garp. So
Wait. Time out. The Elbath mural was this year as well.
Yeah.
yeah, it
so
was.
that's
It's
also-
definitely up
that's
there.
the beginning
Also,
of the year.
Crap. I didn't think about that. Oh, look who's here.
Yo, thought I wasn't in work,
Hey.
huh?
Jack.
I'm on my work clothes right now.
Jack.
Happy birthday, brother.
God bless.
Nacho
Thank you.
Libre.
This nigga.
What?
Oh, my bad. Nah, but yeah.
Hey.
Where's fucking Smokey? Why isn't he showing his face anymore?
What do you mean?
Oh, now he
Ask
shows
him
his
to show
face.
us see.
Now he shows his face. Timo
Ask him
Rouge
to show
looking
us
ass.
see, punk.
Timo Rouge looking ass. Yeah.
Shut up,
Says-
Timu.
says the
If
guy that
I'm
looks
Timu
like
or
trouble.
Rouge, you're
And then-
Timu
and then-
Blackbeard.
And then up there, I see Mekong lost in an island starting for like years looking as. Yeah, Three Boy, I see you.
Jack Black. Main
And
character.
Mihawk ever got lost in an island, he'd look like that. Like that guy right there.
in Nacho Libre and made your way into the stream,
Happy
bro.
birthday though, bro. And where's the Sebek costume? I don't see it anywhere.
I don't got the Zebek hair. I can't.
Nah,
guys,
man, I'm out of here. No Sebek, no
Bye, Trouble.
Trouble. Yo, let him come back in here so I can call this man Trouble. Yo, we need to come up with ingenious things to call this guy.
Yo, but continue with what you were saying. Who do you have for your donkey of the year? My answer is Harold.
I can't get upset at someone saying Harold, but I have just such a soft spot for the guy. It's just horrible to see how he went down.
His
My
intentions, he had all the greatest intentions in the world. He just had terrible execution and he was naive. That's my opinion.
I'm not upset at that, At your perspective. What about you, Vincent?
No, mine goes with a question here. Are we talking just the manga, or are we allowed to have the anime be brought into as well?
You could do 1 and 1.
Okay. Yeah.
God bless L. Thank you, brother.
For the manga portion of the donkey, it would have to be Saint Summers.
Summers.
I like that answer.
Because for the past year, the dude's been sliced in two, bashed against the wall, kicked in the face by Shaki, humiliated by the Roger Pirates, and he still, and basically got his ass handed to him by Robin.
Yep. We're all about Robin supremacy here. So, Check out.
Yeah,
Little
to turn
Flex.
his camera off so we can see the Robin
Says her,
supremacy.
says her also worthy throne.
Wait, Vincent, was Saturn's death this year? Or was that last
No,
year?
it was right before Egghead. Then that was of September last year.
I was gonna say my bozo of the year might have been Saturn then.
Well, I mean,
Guys.
the end of the Egghead arc's coming soon on the anime, so that could still qualify for you.
Okay,
It should
fine.
be either
Yeah.
next week or the week after that we see Saturn go poof in the anime.
Saturn might be bozo, one of the biggest bozos.
Guys, some of the first hints are dropping for the next chapter, I think. And it's Thor recalling.
Wait. Actually, no, we're fine. I was gonna say no spoiler talk, but I actually put 1169 in the title, so yeah, it's cool.
Okay. Well,
Early spoiler stream.
basically it's just Thor summoning his hammer. So basically, we're gonna see Ragnar here, is what I'm thinking.
Oh,
All right, so we're gonna see both Demon Herald, Ragnar, and
I wanna
possibly
see that
Devil
boy,
Fruit Loki silhouette in the next chapter. What a
I
way
want to
to
see
end.
that boy Loki smoke a pack. I want to see him go full throttle. Because let me tell you, Loki has to be top 10 alive, minimum top 10. No way he's outside the top 10.
I agree.
There's no chance he's outside of top 10.
I agree. He has to
I would
be in the
imagine
top
he-
10.
I would imagine he'd be up there at top 3, probably.
I'm not even mad at
I
that.
don't
I'm
think
saying
so.
that top 10 at the least. Like, no one could tell me outside of top 10. There's no way. And that's being super generous. But yeah, top 3, top 5, maybe a cool little top 6. I want to see him with his fruit. I can't take it anymore. What is his fruit?
I'm sticking with it's the dragon or bird creature that's in the mural.
So is Zoan
Yeah.
Mythical Zoan.
a mythical zone?
I prefer a Logia since there are none on the crew, but
God, a giant with a Logia would be busted. I want you guys to really think about that.
Oh no, that's too much. That's broken, dude.
just a
He's got think
no.
about it, a giant with a Logia
What would it,
and a weapon and Conqueror's hockey. That's insane.
what would his Logia be though?
for Loki. I would
Uh,
imagine something like either ice powers or fire powers, since in some
I'm
Nordic
go-
lore
I'm
he's
going with
also
As a
electric.
Logia
god of
though.
fire.
As a
I'm going
Logia.
with electric.
Yes.
I'm going with electric. I'm going with
I don't
lightning.
know. What would his Logia be that's electric though?
And it has to be different than NL's. So
Well,
Yeah,
not
that's
only is
that's
the
exactly my point. Like,
that's pretty difficult. But I'm sure Oda can come. Oda can come
mean-
up with something. He could call it the
I mean,
current fruit.
We've been told that there are,
current fruit.
maybe it's a upgraded version of the Gura Gura.
No,
I
maybe
think-
maybe L died during the time skip and Loki. No, actually, that still doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe NL died during the time skip and Loki got the fruit, but this flashback is way before the time skip.
Wait,
So
was
no.
NL on the moon?
Yeah, look, I was trying to find a way to make it work, bro. It won't work.
He's finishing his
The cosmic
army to
rays
invade Marin's
made
Law.
Loki empowered, and somehow he was imbued with the power of NL.
Exactly. I don't know. Oda will find a way.
But as far as Loki goes, though, like when it comes down to the Norse mythology, I think Loki is clearly based on Loki, the god himself, and Thor. I think he's a mix of Loki and Thor for his inspirations, his designs, and
Right.
that's just some simple information, I would say. But we've been speculating this for like months and months and months and months. It's either going to come down to Loki ate his fruit or gave Ragnar the fruit. And then, it's either a Zoan or it's some crazy ass Paramecia. Because I want Oda to bring back more Paramecia fruits.
Speaking of Paramecias, I have a interesting theory on Brooks Devil Fruit, actually.
It's
Let's
not
hear
the
it.
revive fruit, it's something else.
Yes, we had originally thought that was the original text Yami Gushiri, I think it's called, which is come back to life. But there's another word for that kanji, which is Yomi Yomi, which is also translated as underworld. And the fact that Brook can not just control his soul, but apparently can take the souls of others, makes me think we're actually not just dealing with a humming swordsman, but the literal Grim Reaper. He can take others' souls, and he
Mm.
probably has the power to control an army of the undead.
Oh, that's nuts. Yeah, I
That
remember
book-
during Fishman Island, Brooke has this line of like his sword bringing the chills of the.
chills of the underworld. Yeah.
So I think about that as you explain. I don't really know if that assists the theory, but I don't know.
It
That's just
kind of connects to Zoro too, man. You know, Bro's got the chill of the underworld, and Zoro is the king of hell. And then
And
we
so
have
does
Cerebus. We've got
and so
Cerebus
does,
and Shamrock's sword, who's the guardian of hell.
yeah, and Brooke
It
and
all
Saint
flows.
Nostra have the same icy sword technique.
yeah. I'll be now with the hundo. Thank you so much, brother. God bless, man. Doesn't it seem like Harold follows Jesus's values / ways, and Rox follows Jewish values / ways?
How so?
Yeah, I gotta hear him break that down.
I mean, if he's following Emu, that's not really Christianity. That's more the opposite.
Emu would be a false prophet in that scenario. He would
Well,
be the
first of
false
all-
god.
Yeah, first of all, I wouldn't see Harold as a Jesus figure. I think the closest thing to that would be Luffy as like this promised messianic figure coming to save the world and stuff like that. I think it would be more in line with Luffy. I think if anything, Harold would be, I don't know, someone trying to act like Jesus.
Well,
but
you know what I've been saying about Elbath and what I would want. And shout out to JD Legend for coming up with this slogan. But Mega Elbath 2026. Make Elbath great again. We need the Warriors back.
you want the
Going
Warriors
to
back.
build a wall.
Okay, so One Piece fans do believe in Elbaf nationalism.
Speaking of which, real quick, what do you guys think about Ida? Do you think she could be a D? And in any way, do you think she's related to Jaguar D Sol? I mean, they're clearly from the same giant island in the south, but I wonder if they're more connected than that.
Bro,
we didn't really-
EDR.
We didn't really see Saul until after Ida died, so maybe
Well,
she's actually.
well,
maybe-
remember in Robin's flashback, Saul, like when he meets Robin for the first time, and out of nowhere, like it wasn't even solicited, but Saul was like, "Don't compare me to the giants of Elbath, young lady. They're savages and brutes." Jaguar D Saul hated the Elbathian giants before he eventually came there and started the library and all that. My thing is I think the best path for Elbath would have been the way that Ida wanted. Still have some traditions from the warrior, because she said she liked warrior pride, and then be educated, trade with all the other countries. That's how they should have done it.
Shout out to Stan with the 333. God bless you, brother. Did you watch the new anime episode yet? The scene with the ancient robot shows Joy Boy's hockey coming out of a pentagram. Definitely worth discussing. I have not seen the episode, but I know what you're talking about. Surgeon sent me videos and screenshots of that exact moment. I know what you're referring to.
Yeah, that episode was beautiful, by the way.
It was.
I'll have to watch.
It was a really good episode.
I don't know what to think about Joy Boy's hockey coming out of the pentagram. Maybe that was just, I don't know, just an artistic choice by the animators.
Yeah, that's what
Maybe-
I would say. It was just a visual choice design.
Yeah, because I don't think about Joy Boy being this black magic, demonic sorcerer, Keys of Solomon type of guy. I think Joy Boy is probably, like, I think all One Piece fans are going to look at Joy Boy and be like, yeah, that's a good guy.
By the way, guys, if you guys didn't already know, the voice actor for Joy Boy is the original Luffy voice actor for the OVAs and stuff back in the day.
Yo,
Let's go.
Before-
Actually,
before-
haven't heard Joy Boy's voice.
Before Mayumi took on the big role for Luffy.
So wait. So Mayumi is Luffy's voice actor, but she's not doing Joy Boy. Someone else is doing
No.
Joy Boy.
No, they went and got the OVA original Luffy voice actor to do Joy Boy. Basically,
doing
what I'm
Luffy
saying,
now?
if Joy Boy sounds like Luffy, he's gonna look like Luffy. We know what Joy Boy is gonna look like.
Yeah.
He's gonna look like Luffy.
Okay.
If they really
So I
are
can
trying to
hear Joy
connect
Boy's
Boy
voice
to
right now.
Emu, you may know who Emu looks like.
Where's Joy Boy's voice? 13 days ago? 2 weeks ago? I see it on YouTube. People are saying 2 weeks ago, Joy Boy's voice.
I think Joy Boy's voice was
God
obviously
bless
you hear
you.
it this week, but I think we heard it like last week or something.
Okay. God bless you, King J. Sorry, bro. I want to hear Joy Boy's voice. Does anyone have a link?
いいかエメト、いざって時だ。
Yeah, that's it.
いざって時
いいかエメト、いざって時だ。
It sounds a little bit like Luffy.
Well, you got to remember, the lady that they brought in for this, she, like I was saying, she's Luffy's old OVA actor.
Hold on, I want to answer this from a beginner really quick. Not saying he represents Jesus in the story. He's a peace-loving man who wants others to be peaceful and was ready to sacrifice himself for it. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could see Harold trying to uphold some of Jesus's values and stuff like that. But I don't know. He doesn't strike me as a character being modeled after Jesus. I think like characters like Luffy fit that role much better, or even characters like maybe like Kyros would be a little bit better. I don't know. Harold, he doesn't really like. I don't think of him as following Jesus per se. And then with Zebek being being a Jew, I don't know. That one seems a little weird too.
The only thing I can say about that is that I mean Zebek definitely got the facial features. If you get
Smokey pushing the boundaries here.
He's gonna mark everybody a member of the Jews. Like there's Goiti Raj and
Lady Raj
Shebek.
here. Shuckleback.
Roxy Shekbeck.
Roxy Shuckleback. Remember the Romance Dawn episode that came out, which had Garp as a pirate? Luffy was voiced by Joy Boy's voice actor.
Yes,
Remember?
yes. I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about, King J.
I remember that episode too.
Wait, I
And
don't
that's-
remember.
And that's what I've been saying, King J, is that Joy Boy's voice actor is Luffy's original
Oh.
VA actor.
By the way,
Yeah.
L with the 10 gifted. Sorry, I almost forgot. L with the 10 gifted. God bless you, King. Thank you so much, brother.
WL, but you're still Nacho Libre, son.
He is Nacho Libre. Sorry, I almost missed those super chats. L, Standy, man. God bless you guys. Thank you so much.
Have you heard Shamrock's voice yet?
No, bro, I haven't heard anything. Where's Shamrock's voice?
It was leaked on YouTube. Like,
No, they
shortly
did a
before.
complete.
What,
They
they
did a
leaked it?
complete intro for him.
Oh yeah, they did. They did do an intro for it. It's really good.
How do they leak it? How's that even possible?
No, it's not leaked. It's an official thing. They
It
officially
was
gave us
promotion.
an intro preview for Elbaf. They let us hear Shamrock's voice.
Is it from a month ago?
Yeah.
Oh no, that says voice
Yeah,
actor.
It's very recent. It's within the next month. It was within the last month or so.
この帽子を前に
Is
預ける
it this one?
いつか
Tank.
もうすぐ会えそうだな。
Is it this one?
その海賊は生き別れた。私の双子の弟だ。
Why does he sound like an evil Shanks?
Because he is.
戦士たちは必ずや我々世界政府指揮官を置かせてもらう。
Bro, the Holy Knights just have too much aura, man. The Holy Knights have too much aura, bro. Off the charts, man.
Yeah, they do, and then Garling completely sunk it. Garling has been
You
a
think
thorn in
Garling's
my
sunk it?
side, but I have to push the Figureland agenda because of Shanks, and King J eventually convinced me to adopt Shamrock into that. So, now
Bro,
I'm all for it now.
How are you
And
gonna
if
say
they-
Garling? How do you say Garling sunk it? Garling's intro changed the world. Do you remember that? Garling's young intro in God Valley. You remember that?
I was more
Man,
intimidated by his old man intro.
listen, I'm afraid Garling's gonna come out of nowhere and kill like a 1 HP somebody again.
He
That's
just
so
takes
cheap,
down
bro.
Kuma after right before he takes Bonnie.
Is that like in Pokemon? You bring the enemy Pokemon down to 1 HP, and then you switch to the weak Pokemon and then like hit quick
And
attack
they,
for the
yeah,
speed.
and then they gain a bunch of experience before the experience share. I know you guys remember like Red and Blue when you had to switch train. Like there was no experience
Oh,
share. You had
no.
to switch them in and out.
Bro, you'd have to switch them out. Then
Darling is the equivalent of a
attack.
Magikarp right now. That's what I would say.
bro, XP share, man.
He's the equivalent of a level 18 Magikarp just trying to become a Gyarados at 20.
Gyarados is just one of the most amazing Pokemon of all time, bro. I love me a Gyarados with Dragon Dance, with Waterfall. Bro, just
Yeah,
chef's
physical moves. Because he's more of a physical attacker.
Yeah, bro. Gyarados
me-
is a beast, man.
Give me a Gyarados with Waterfall, Rain Dance, Rock Slide, and Bite. And that's a good Gyarados.
Yeah, bite for the
For my-
flinch.
Yeah,
Yep.
like my
Bite for
Gyarados
the
with
flinch.
Hyper Beam too.
Yeah, you
Hyper.
can also do that.
Wait, Hyper Beam is physical?
I
Or-
think it's just physical attack.
I guess. Wait. Gen 3 doesn't have the physical special split, right?
Yeah,
Isn't
I
it
think
based off type?
Gen 4 is when the physical and special split came.
Yeah.
In Gen 4.
Okay. Yeah, no, Gyarados is beast, bro. That's one of my favorite Pokemon ever.
Mine has always been Mewtwo and Rayquaza.
You choose the most OP Mons.
I mean,
Roasted Mewtwo.
I've been doing this damn thing since I was a kid, man. I can't help it. I like the strong guys.
Mine's
Fair
Darkrai.
enough. Yo, Wish Cash with Earthquake. That's nasty.
Yeah, that is pretty nasty.
Mine is Wishcat. No, not Wishcash. It's Darkrai, Genesect, and the
Darkrai is such a good freaking Mon, man.
Genesect.
Especially like,
Did you see his new Mega?
wait, Darkrai got a new
Wait,
Mega?
he has a Mega.
It was just
I-
leaked as a new DLC along with a couple of others.
Oh, for the
for
Mega
that game.
Dimension? The
Yeah,
Mega Dimension?
Oh,
I
wait.
didn't know that Darkrai got a new Mega.
Oh, shoot. I see it. Yeah, he does have a Mega. Dude, what? No, Genesect is sick.
Yeah, Genesect is pretty sick.
what's your favorite Mewtwo Mega?
I'd have to say Mewtwo X.
Bro, I haven't even used Mewtwo Mega. Oh, Mega Mewtwo Y.
I like X
Bro,
better than Y. Y's just got a big brain. It looks more like Mew though. Like I think it's a pretty cool design choice. But I like him getting the fighting type with the other Mega.
Wait, he's a
Well,
fighting type with the other one, X?
Fighting sidekick, and then Mega Mewtwo Y is just sidekick.
King J said a Charizard neg diff Sanji.
King J never misses a moment to slander Sanji.
My favorite Pokemon is Gardevoir. No, it's not, bro. Maybe if I play Emerald, maybe I'll throw a Gardevoir in there just because.
Gardevoir is really, really good, especially now that it's picked up the fairy typing.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm so confused with the newer gens. I'm so used to Gardevoir just being psychic. I don't even remember like the newer gens. Like you're saying, like fairy type now.
So I think me and you, Threevil, we're kind of similar. Like Gen 3 is like a top generation for us.
Oh, of course.
You love Gen 3, and so do I.
Bro, 3, 4, 5. Yo, I would say my favorite gen hands down is 3, but I would defend 5 to my dying breath.
See, I'm a 5 hater. That's when I walked away.
5 is actually really. See, but here's the thing. I walked away as well at 5, but if I go back, like if I come back to Pokemon, I'll tell you 5 is fire. Like it actually is.
I still got the old mindset that Gen 5 is a little overrated, but that's just my personal opinion.
All right, Vincent, you're the deal breaker. Gen 5.
It's pretty good. I personally prefer Gen 4.
There we go. Based.
Yo.
Vincent is based.
Soul Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Yo, this is gonna be the hottest take you'll ever hear. Heart Gold, Soul Silver carry Gen 4 in my opinion. I think Diamond are overrated.
I love Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You know my favorite region's the Johto region. My favorite gen is Gen 2. Then after that, Gen 1, and then after that, Gen 3. But I love Gen 3's games.
Yo, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum are very overrated, and I played them a lot. Like, I wouldn't, me personally, I'm not, like, if I'm going to go play one right now, right? Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum are not my top picks. It's either going to be, like, Emerald or Heart Gold.
That's not what I'm going to pick up and play. If I was to go inside right now, pick up my Game Boy, and pick a game, it's not going to be Diamond, Platinum, or Pearl.
You're picking up Soul Silver.
Yeah, I'm picking up Soul Silver. I'm picking up, hell, I'll even pick up Legend Arceus.
I've never played that. Wait, what about Scarlet and Violet?
Scarlet and Violet are okay. I mean, considering like when they came out, the game's issues, that really brought it down.
Yeah, it was very buggy. The FPS was pretty bad.
I'm just waiting
but on the Switch 2, it runs like a dream though now. It runs like butter now.
Vincent, didn't they just drop new games?
Yeah, Legends ZA.
It's like the same gen. It's like a repeat of an old gen. It's a repeat of X and Y.
So you're waiting for the next.
Yeah, like new region, new Pokemon.
Gen 10. Yeah, Gen 10 information has been leaking. We got some of it.
They didn't know what region of the world they're setting it in yet.
Yeah, they're gonna start doing ancient Greece.
Nice.
Is what I think. Like the speculations for the next game's name is like Wind and Waves.
Oh, like, I thought that was just like a rumor. I saw that.
So I would assume Wind is based off of Zeus and Wave is off Poseidon.
Yes, like that's basically what you should think of as Olympic gods. Olympic gods.
And obviously the third one, Flame, would be based off Hades, which would look sick.
Yeah.
Yo, just do an open, like, somehow get Hoenn and then make it like open world somehow. I don't know. Get Soul Silver and then just make it bigger.
What I want is I want them to start connecting the regions. Like put 2 or 3 regions in one game.
Yeah. How does Poke MMO do it? Because I forget. Why don't they do it like Poke MMO? Like you get multiple regions in the game.
Like
I forgot how they work in that.
I think the last time they did multiple regions was Kanto and Johto being right beside each other. If I'm being correct.
Wait, that was Soul Silver? Dude, that was forever ago. Wasn't that like over 10 years ago that they've done that?
I think so.
So they did 2 regions only one time? Because we don't really count like Battle Frontier, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't really count the Battlefront too.
Okay, so
You're
they've
right.
done 2 regions only one time in the history of Pokemon.
It must not have been a big hit the first time they did it.
How, man? Soul Silver is amazing being able to go through Kanto.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Man.
By the way, I dropped another spoiler in the Discord.
Wait, you did?
First gen.
Hold on, Chad. Let's look at this.
Thor's hammer. First one was about Thor's hammer. What is it now?
Yeah, what's the second one?
Something about worst gen had to take and he ended up saying right, but it's got Shanks and
What
Stopper
it is?
in it.
Why can't he just tell us what he said? Why does he have to say I told you? Like what was it you said, dude?
Speaking of which, guys, do you want me to go to where I go for the stream? Obviously, everything I say is going to be unconfirmed, but I can tell you some of the things that the streets is saying about this chapter. Obviously, it's unconfirmed, so I want to make that clear. Right now, we don't know. But basically, in this chapter, we are supposed to get Harold decimating the castle guards. Harold attacks Loki and Ja Rule with overwhelming power. By the way, the streets that I'm pulling this for got everything right last week, okay? I want y'all to keep that in mind. Loki stops Harold attack, and we get a Gabon panel. So I'm thinking whatever Warshin's talking about has to do with that last unconfirmed hint.
Wait, you said Loki stops who?
Loki stops an attack from Harold.
So, but do you don't? I'm having a seizure. Do you know what this hint about Shanks and Scopper is?
I'm thinking it has to do with Shanks and Scopper. Like all of us are.
Oh,
believing
geez.
that they
I mean, last time we saw these two, they were chilling in the hot tub together.
Yeah,
So guys,
thank you, Smokey. Thank you, Smokey. I asked you, what is this hint of Shanks and Scopper? And you said, oh, I think it's about Shanks and Scopper. Thanks.
Hey, listen here, you nut. You didn't let me finish. You didn't let me finish. But basically what I'm saying is we believe Shanks and Scopper are going to be late, right? That Harold's going to die, they're going to show up late. But maybe they're not showing up late. Maybe they show up in time.
But Harold dies anyways.
Yeah, no, he dies, but it could end up being like a Loki, Scopper, and Shanks takes out Harold.
Shanks and Scopper kill Harold and blame it on Loki.
Would that mean that Scopper and Shanks are also in cahoots with the whole taking over Marie Joie plan?
You know, that would be the interesting thing, because it could be yes in one sense, but then no in another sense, where like maybe they themselves, they don't have an allegiance to the world government. They see Harold going nutty and they're like, all right, we got to do this. Unfortunately, we don't take enjoyment in killing Harold. We take Harold down, but oh shoot, people are going to be pretty pissed about this. Let's blame Loki.
A frame job.
Instead of just taking responsibility for taking out the king of Elbafter, like, he did it.
Yeah,
exactly. I don't know if you saw Threevil, but last night, I think, or yesterday at some point, King J tagged me and you in a picture of Nostjuro looking like Rayleigh. Like,
I don't think I did see that.
I saw that image.
And
Is it in the general chat?
It's in it's either in the general chat or the spoilers chat.
I see Johnny Depp in there.
Wait, you tagged me in something.
That's
oh, E-Myth. Oh shoot! Wait. I cannot put that on the screen. I just realized.
Too late.
Hold on. Oops.
It's been a minute since your stream got Lucia. It's been feeling kind of unfamiliar. You might as well go ahead and do it.
you sound like such a.
You're past the point where you should be in the clear, right?
Yo, he sounds like a what do you call it? When we were kids and your friends would get peer pressure. He's peer pressuring me.
I thought you were gonna say gaslighting.
Yeah, gaslighting. Wait. Dude, he sounds like a COD zombie. Someone told me that earlier. That is so true.
And to
He
be honest,
does
yeah,
sound
Goku's
like a
voice
COD
confirmed, too.
zombie. Ooh, I didn't even think about that until you said it.
Sam, bro is a Joey boy. Okay, no, where's that picture of Nesjuro? That's what I was supposed to be looking for. Is it in the spoilers?
Let me see. Let me see
There it
if I
is.
can find it.
Oh, this bro, I didn't react to it apparently. Yeah, dude, Oda is like running out of ideas, man. Like, I saw someone do this with Mihawk and Garp, right? Doesn't Mihawk and Garp have like the same design? If you switch the scar, it turns into Mihawk or something. Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
First I've heard of it.
Yeah, this is the first I've heard of this one.
Yeah, they took, I think it was like a young Garp, and then they took Mihawk. I think it was a young Garp, young Mihawk, and they were trading either like the scar or the hair or something like that, and it would literally morph into the other character just by moving like one thing. I forgot what it was. But yeah, this dude Venus is literally just Rayleigh.
That's where Shanks learned his acting, bro. He's like, Harold, you damn giant, don't speak to me. You're not worthy of my presence. And meanwhile, Shanks is in the corner crying and cringing as he says it. Give that man an Oscar.
Yeah, but you know what? Shanks is not a rat.
Of course not. You're talking to
I mean,
the
depends
biggest
on who you
proponent
ask.
of Shanks is not a rat. Come on. You ain't got to do much to convince me.
I could tell you that Shanks was in that room running his mouth with the Gorsei, but that doesn't make him a rat. Can't isn't that possible? Was he a rat talking to Whitebeard? Was he a rat then?
We went through this the other day, didn't we? You know where I stand. I'll let Vincent be the tiebreaker here, Vincent. Who do you believe it is?
Hey,
Shanks or Shamrock?
Shanks could be talking to the Gorsei, but it doesn't mean he's working with the Gorsei. Just like Shanks was talking to Whitebeard, he wasn't working with Whitebeard.
I mean,
Whitebeard
if
is
Shanks-
just that much of a threat, bro. That's what it would boil down to.
Shanks is a rat to Blackbeard fans.
That's where the rat agenda came from. It came from Blackbeard fans.
Go ahead, Vincent.
Okay. I was gonna say this really depends on if Shanks still has his blade status, because he could still just act as a mole, and not be directly under their thumb.
Well, he's missing the arm where the Bismarck was, so he can't still have been a blade.
When you say act as a mole, do you mean assisting the world government or
Like, he just
infiltrating?
gives them information when he needs them while he does his own thing.
Well, Shanks, his theme is all about striving to the, he's not like the other emperors. He tries to maintain the balance. He tries to keep things,
But see, the
chill as he
context, the important context about that though, like Shanks maintaining the balance of the world. The world government has the means to dominate the entire planet. So if someone was keeping the balance, it appears to me that they would not be in line with the world government. Because like world government has worldwide power. So if someone like Shanks, who's a pirate and an emperor, is keeping the world in balance, then it seems that because of the world government having worldwide power, having such a tyrannical stranglehold on the world, that would necessarily mean he opposes them, because
Hey,
if he did, it wouldn't be a balance. Does that make
Vincent.
sense?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. Vincent, Vincent, you've seen Yu Yu Hakusho, right?
Yes.
Do you remember the last arc with the 3 Demon Kings? Do you
I
know what I'm
do.
talking about? Okay, do you
Yeah.
remember like how they were at a standstill and a push off for like hundreds of years because if one king ended up dying, the other 2 were right there ready to fight each other and finish each other off, or they would team up against the other one. That's basically the way I viewed the emperors for a long time in the story. They're basically at a standstill, pushing up against each other, and if one falls, the other ones are going to be waiting in the wings to capitalize. Well, Shanks maintains that balance. It's why none of the emperors have ever teamed up.
Kaido and Big Mom tried to at Wano.
And they failed.
But this also
Yeah, I
brings up
mean,
to
they
the
did
point of-
fail.
This also brings up the point of the relationship between Shanks and Shamrock, because we know that people say that someone that looks like Shanks was dealing with Kaido in Wano while Shanks was at Marineford.
Oh, you're saying Shamrock was the one that got in Shanks' way? I mean, in Kaido's way.
Either or of them, if they did do that switch.
I mean, that okay, we're gonna wrap up here in a few minutes, but I want to add that's actually not too far fetched, because Oda even commented in an SBS about that scenario, positing to the readers that it's strange that it's strange Shanks could have this confrontation with Kaido and then appear at Marineford so quickly. So it kind of strikes, which by the way, this was a very long time ago. It strikes me that it would be likely that Shamrock had something to do with the situation. God bless Rabbit Hole.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see that, because I do know what you're talking about. I do remember what you're saying where Oda talked about this. Shanks, how did he get there so quickly? Because you know how Oda talks, man. Oda be talking to us like, "Whoa, you caught me!" But come on, guys, you know this.
Right, yeah. So
Also,
pointing back to Vincent, it's like maybe it was Shamrock that had something to do with Kaido. But I have to double check. Did Kaido ever make a reference to? I mean, well, like, I guess
never
it
In
could.
the, in the
didn't
anime, he
reference-
said curses. In the anime, like when it got close to like, you remember where he went to go drag Yamato back, and she was running, and they fought, you know. And
Yeah.
he said, "I got time to deal with Yamato now, thanks to Red Hair's interruption."
So it's not clear if he was talking about Shanks or Shamrock. He just said Red
he
Hair.
just called. He just
to
said Red
Kaido's
Hair.
knowledge, he may not even know Shanks lost an arm.
You know, some people would also argue, like, oh, well, didn't Kaido have Shanks in his top 5? But, like, that doesn't necessarily mean that it was Shamrock. Necessarily mean that it was Shanks that he fought, you know?
And also, why would Sengoku just outright listen to Shanks at Marineford when it came to Whitebeard's body? Like, if he wasn't a holy knight or even a blade, why would he listen to a
Well,
pirate?
his exact words, I believe, was, "Because it's you, I'll allow it."
That's the same thing that Gorosei said to whoever it was that walked in. 960. What chapter was it? 968? I have no idea. The moment I think it was Shanks in the room with Gorosei.
Both Shanks and Shamrock have a lot of pull in the world, each in their own way. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting though, like if these guys were like switching roles and switching personalities.
I want them to be working together. The more we talk about like them working together, we're doing a Parent Trap situation, the more I like it, because I just think it would be good to see how Shanks influences Shamrock.
I think it would just be it would make for an exciting, interesting story. You know, I don't even think like I wouldn't even want it because like, oh, Shanks will be like a good guy or bad guy or anything. Like, I just think it would be making the story a lot more interesting. You know, like, oh shoot, no, that was actually wasn't
and the
Shanks, it
main
was actually
and the main
Shamrock.
and the main thing I want to point for this is like when Shamrock is talking about Shanks, he's like, "Yeah, this is how it feels to me." He's like, "Yeah, you know, I got a brother." Like he didn't have any malice or hate. He was just like, unfortunately, he loved the lower realm, so he only came back to the Holy Land once. Like I don't feel like Shamrock has any animosity for Shanks. If anything, he's probably sad he left.
Well, I mean, according to the theory about the shirts that both Shanks and Shamrock have,
Oh yeah, when I was talking about the shirts and them switch, how Shamrock had Shanks's shirt and Shanks was wearing Shamrock's armor.
yeah. I mean, I was also thinking that was kind of like from their emotional perspective. Like, if Shanks's shirt is open, that means his heart is open to the world. And so if Shanks's shirt is closed, that means he's closed off his emotions.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. I never
Hey,
thought about
Johan. Johan, I actually know what you're talking about for once, and this is a pretty cool theory. He says Shanks and Shamrock are surely Remus and Romulus from the world.
that. Famous twins.
Remus, Romulus. The world government is Rome, and the fig is linked to the two founders of Rome, like the Figurlins. One of the two symbolically leaves Rome because he considers the world government a sham democracy. The two have a completely opposite view of the world.
Another reference to Shanks being more like Caesar and how he'll die through poison.
Oh,
Et tu,
Yeah.
Brute?
you know what? He'll be poisoned through the sake. That's why Oda has put so much emphasis on Shanks and sake the whole story. And then it also points to the idea that like no one could actually take down Shanks in battle. No one could step in front of him. They had to poison him to do it.
And this, I believe, was foreshadowed in chapter 1126 when he gave Bartop an option to poison Luffy.
Since we're going down this route, how bad would it be if Shanks dies before he gets to see Luffy, and he never gets returns to High? Like, how much would you guys hate that?
I don't know, bro. But I do know that if Shanks and Luffy reunited, that volume physical manga would have astronomically high sales. And I feel like Shueisha wouldn't let Oda do something like that.
Of course, if
God bless Jordan.
Of course, if Shanks is Shamrock, and it's Shamrock that's actually would die to poison, then that would make Shanks a different figure instead of Caesar.
Who'd he be?
You know what? I'm just gonna call Shanks and Shamrock Shanks. So anytime I say Shanks, I'm referring to either one of those. Take your pick.
Shamrock Shanks.
Because
Call him
they're getting
Shank.
way too interconnected. Just even our little discussion. When I say Shamrock, I'm thinking Shanks, and when I'm saying Shanks,
you call him Shamranks. Shamranks.
The
Shanks Rock.
ShamWows.
Sham Shock. Sham Shock. That is so retarded, bro. I need to go to sleep. Bro, I heard someone say Sham Shock.
I said Sham. Yeah, that's what I wait. What?
Bro, Deans, no.
I said
Dean said
Shamrock.
Sham Shock.
I said Shanks.
Yo, Mo, watch when you hit 30. God bless, bro.
Yeah, you hit
All right.
30, you look like L.
Yeah, when he hits early, or when he hits 30, he's gonna look like L. He's gonna be like the Muslim Jack Black.
Damn.
You don't want to be Jack Black, period. So poor L. Yeah, L puts the L in L. L is
Man,
the L.
every
in L.
time you bring up Jack Black, all I can think about is the Mario movie. Peaches, 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 peaches.
When I think of L, I think about the Minecraft movie that came out. Steve.
Oh, yes.
Wasn't it Jack Black?
You just need L to come up here and say lava
was
chicken
in
for your
Minecraft
birthday.
Chicken Jockey.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. we're wrapping it up here. I'm actually getting a little tired. Thank you guys so much for being here. God bless each and every one of you. Shout out to Vincent. Shout out to Wong Woki. God bless everyone for being here.
Thanks for
Happy
having us.
birthday again, man.
Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you so much. I will be seeing you guys this week. We got a chapter, right?
Yeah, we got a chapter. Oh,
Let's go.
yes. Hold on. WSJ magazine break next week. Possible early spoilers for 1170 like usual.
Let's go. Early spoilers. We're here for it.
Maybe we'll get lucky and get a double chapter at the beginning of the year.
By the
Bro,
way, Oda is teasing a special announcement. He's doing the cover and he's doing a special announcement.
Ain't no way.
A special announcement this week regarding regarding rocks. I think it's supposed to be
No. The special announcement is that Zoro is better than Sanji. Let's go, man. What a beautiful Christmas gift.
Damn, you must have got a different message than I did, because mine said Shanks is better than Mihawk.
You're talking about the world's greatest swordsman?
Oh, you mean the world's
Mine is
greatest painter? Yes, indeed.
Oh, so if Mihawk is a painter, what does that say about most of the cast?
They're all artistic in some varying degree.
Cope.
This says
Hey,
mine just says three vote signs apology form.
I'm not. Yeah, right. I'm
I
not
agree.
signing an apology. I'll sign a Dragon form, a Sanji form, bro. Why should I sign the Garp apology form?
wait,
Because
you
when
would
his
sign a
backstory comes
Sanji
for-
form over Garp?
Yeah,
Dang,
bro.
the hate is real.
I'll sign. Yo, I will sign the Sanji apology form.
Okay, how about this then? Would you rather get your ass handed to you by everyone at Impel Down, or sign the Garp apology form?
Bro, you can't do this. to me.
Wait.
Oh no, the level
Impel Down-
5.5.
What
Yeah,
Impel Down is it? Is it when Katarina Devon and them
And
was
you
in Impel
start at
Down
level
or now?
5.5.
no. Okay, I'll sign the form. Bro, do not put me in that room with Yvonne.
Von Clay is gonna get you, bro.
Bro, no
Contact goes first.
way, dude.
Oh, come my way.
Yo, no.
We need to see Von Clay's joke, bro.
Yo, Smokey said, "Oh, come away." Bro, no, you are not putting me in there, man. Put L in there. He would have a field day in there, man. Yo, by the time L's done with them, they're gonna be the ones running.
He just walks in there, starts smacking his lips, and dives in.
Yeah,
They're all
exactly.
gonna have hell memories. They're gonna develop the Sanji attack. They're gonna learn to skywalk away from hell.
Yo, they're gonna find out how to break out. They're gonna want to break out themselves.
Yo,
right.
by the way, who do you think? Do you think this prison break's actually gonna happen?
Man, I'm not against it. I mean, I would say it would be hype. Like, I would love it. I'm not against it.
Who would you want to get out?
That's a good
Weevil,
question.
Dofi.
You know, I would kind of want Dofi as well, Smokey, but I almost like his new role of just being that psycho dude in the prison, like tied down, you know?
No, I get what you're saying. Every time they pan to him, he has something smart to say.
Yeah,
He's like,
and like
Magellan,
apparently,
don't you think we should move up? And Magellan's just looking at him like, I ain't moving you.
yeah, and like the fact that he knows the treasure thing. What is it called again?
The holy treasure
National
of Marine
treasure.
Law.
Yeah. So
Or actually, the national treasure of Marichwa.
the national, was it Nami, the national treasure? Nami and Hiyori, the national treasure of Wano.
So the national treasure is just a bunch of women.
I think it's Emu, but no, Emu is not a woman. I'm gonna stomp that right in its tracks right off the bat.
I
And
didn't
you know
say
I'm
that.
gonna
You're the one who
push
jumped to
for it.
conclusions there, good sir.
I'm gonna continue to push the emu as a woman agenda. I don't care if I'm wrong. We need it. Make it
We
happen.
need a
Otis.
bet then. We need a bet on this then.
Well, we already have a bet going for Dragon and the Fagarwins.
So Dragon versus Garling and Shamrock.
Yeah, because we were talking about a potential like Dragon could have
Potential
multiple
opponents.
opponents. He doesn't have to fight just a opponent. Like people are always speculating. He could
I
either
think-
fight Shamrock, the kid he let get away and get influenced by evil, and close that little storyline, or he could fight Garling, the man who ruined everybody's freaking life at God Valley.
When I think of the matchups for later on in the series, I go to chapter 11, 20, and towards the end when they have that double page of the of all the main characters for the final arc. Like they
I
have-
remember.
Yeah, basically just have one page for one matchup and the other page for the other. We see I think we see Dragon and Kuzan in the same spots, so we could see that kind of matchup. Father avenging son, and son avenging father.
Yeah. That would be,
Wind
that would
Dragon
be
versus Ice Devil.
You said Dragon versus Ice?
Yeah, like Wind Dragon versus Ice Devil, if that's what the dragon has.
Right.
We also saw like a Kobe match up with Emu, which I don't think would actually happen.
God, Kobe,
I was
we
not
don't
into
need you to die, brother. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Man, if Kobe fought Emu, we'd be looking at Emu and be putting our hands up saying, "Stop, he's already dead."
He's already dead.
We just see him balled up in a corner crying afterwards.
Who, Sanji? Sounds like a Sanji thing to do.
Dude,
All right,
here's
with that
my
being
thing.
If Emu is a woman, then yeah, he definitely would be.
Yeah.
It's too much to handle.
Are we gonna see Sanji have senpais for Emu? Is that what's happening?
If they have female reproductive organs, Sanji's simping. I'll put it that way. Sanji would go for Kokoro. You remember Kokoro?
Wasn't Sanji trying to delete the memory of Kokoro being in her mermaid getup out of his
No,
brain?
that's just a psyop to make Sanji look sane and normal.
So you're
Sanji
arguing
hasn't
that
been
Sanji
sane
isn't
since,
sane and he
Sabaody.
isn't normal.
No, bro, you're asking me if Sanji's normal, bro.
Sanji hasn't been sane since Thriller Bark when he found out the invisible fruit was gone.
Yo, what he was trying to do in Wano with the invisibility.
And that was the
That-
drawback of losing his suit. He lost the ability to be invisible too.
Sanji would tell you Nami's happiness punch is the strongest attack in the verse.
Hey, Luffy would tell us that.
Since she seems to be the only person that can actually hit him other than Garp.
Yeah, not only hit him, but actually damage him. Didn't she knocked out or
And
knocked
that-
his teeth out?
She beat the crap out of him when she put him in that cage. And I can't believe that
I
was
remember
Luffy's
that.
Yoko introduction.
He was in a cage, bro.
Not only that, he was in a cage. His eyes were all puffed up, bloody. He had knots on his head, knots everywhere.
I just
Every-
imagine him with his image and like there's a 3 billion berry bounty under him. He's like,
I,
you see
I,
that
I,
goofy
re-
ass
I
face.
remember anytime Nami hits Luffy, he's like, "Damn, why are you so strong?"
Bro, he
think
literally
Garp
got
said-
put into a
I think
cage.
Sharp said something about how he can't avoid a fist of love. So Nami must have a lot of love for that guy.
It's his captain or her captain.
No, she does. Nami is one of the
So you
most
think it's
loyal
tough
crew
love?
members.
You think it's tough love?
Not to mention the fact that Luffy has literally left his hat not once but twice against Arlong and Enel. So it's like
Yeah,
I'm not sure if
and
that's
the,
supposed to be like
and the
the
hat
Oh,
is
yeah.
Luffy's
thing.
greatest treasure. That's his most prized possession.
Oh, Otis
So-
trying to hint that Nami's gonna be his prized possession of the future.
And if Emu actually is a woman, then maybe the hat actually belonged to the original Joy Boy, and she's the promised treasure that he left behind.
Bro, they said yeah, Luffy clapping at EOS. All right, I actually do gotta go chat. Thank you guys for being here, Vincent and Smokey. God bless you both again. Any last words?
Thanks for
I'm
having
sorry you
us.
couldn't get the 6 people you wanted to come here.
The 6 people.
You said you wanted like a whole group of people for your birthday stream.
Oh no, bro, it's all good. I got the goats. I got L. He was here. I got Vincent and Smokey. If only we could have a big nun here to roast.
I kind of want to see King J come up here.
And King J. We should have roasted him while he was here. Should have roasted him in text chat.
By the way, his name is not King J. It's Hawkmoto or Zoromoto. And Mr.
Zoromoto?
Bushido Moto on Wednesdays.
Nah,
His
he doesn't.
Discord name is Hawkmoto.
He doesn't deserve anything with Zoro in it. All right. Have a beautiful morning, day, or night, wherever you guys are. We'll be back with the spoiler stream. Maybe tomorrow the spoilers will be out. We'll be out. God bless you all. Take care, everybody. Peace. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday, bro. See you.
Happy birthday. Peace.
Thank you. God bless.